There are sometimes when you keep applying for a job at top companies and your resume is sort of okay or even good, but you are not getting that many interview calls. So how you should approach this situation? So I'm sharing a few points from my experience and other people experience. Uh, Basically, first of all, before applying, you should know how the hiring process works. If you know how the process works, then you can use it to your own advantage. So most of the hiring that is done in the tech industry is through pool hiring. In pool hiring, it is typically conducted on weekends, and interviewer or your recruiter actually calls 25 to 30 candidates in the company's campus, or they can conduct the interview in a big hotel in a large city like Bangalore, Delhi NCR, or Chennai, Hyderabad, any other place. So if you look at this situation from the recruiter's perspective, they have to have a list of 25 to 30 candidates for the next weekend. Okay. And now while they are building this list, they are actually competing with other recruiters in their own company who are hiring for other teams, as well as they are competing with recruiters from other companies who are hiring for their own company. So it is not unusual to see candidates, one or two candidates are always there in a pool campus. When you go, basically they have scheduled two interviews in two different companies, so they will give like two rounds here and then go back and give two rounds there. So what I'm trying to say is even recruiters have their limitations or in terms of the number of candidates or prospective candidates. So basically what you need to do is you need to find an recruiter who is hiring right now, because that person is building their list and it will be easier to get on it right now. Okay, I'll show you how to do it. It's pretty easy. And once you have found a list of 4, 5, 6 such recruiters, then what you need to do is you need to reduce the effort for them to give you a job interview. I will show you how to do that also. Finding a recruiter who is hiring right now is pretty easy. Just go to the LinkedIn and there you can look in the jobs field which companies are hiring. Let's suppose I am looking for a job at Microsoft. So I have searched Microsoft technical recruiter here and I have selected people in this tab, and then I have found myself a list of recruiters. So what I did was I simply opened all the profiles, and then I will go to those profiles one by one and see which profiles suit me. So basically you have to, whenever some recruiter or HR is hiring, they put it in their profile and in about section, and mostly you will look in their recent activity. So this person's activity is 6 months ago. So basically we have to look for a person whose recent activity is like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, maximum 1 month ago, not go beyond that. Okay. So again, here also their activity is 3 months ago, even though it was a job post. uh, this person, okay, their recent activity is like 3 weeks ago. So similarly you should find recruiters like these who have a recent job activities, and then you should send a connect request to those recruiters. Now your next question will be, LinkedIn has got a limit on sending the connect request. So what you can do is you can simply connect with 4 or 5 recruiters, and in the connect request do not say hi or I want to connect. State why you are connecting. Tell them that you want a job, this is your experience, and I will also in next section explain what else you should mention to them. Okay. If you just say hi or I'm looking to connect, then they may not respond. People are busy. Okay. So this is how you find the recruiters, and following recruiters is beneficial for you. It's common sense. Recruiters share the job postings from different managers in their company all the time. So it will help you know about the openings and connect with those recruiters. Once you have figured out that these are the recruiters that you want to connect with, then how will you connect? What will you say to them? So you will basically mention two things. You will mention these things in the connect request, LinkedIn connect request in one line, or if the recruiter calls, then you will mention this to them. The first one is that you are open to have interviews in any city, not just in your city. So you, either they are having interviews in Bangalore or Delhi NCR or Hyderabad or Chennai, they should just call you And the second thing that you will say to them is you will handle your own travel and hotel expenses. So they do not need to take care of that too. You will take care of these things. Now you have done two important things with these 2 points. The first one is you have increased your chances of getting an interview. Earlier, a recruiter would have considered you just for a particular city, but now they will consider you for multiple cities all across India or in your own country. Okay, so it's basically rather than one city, you can get calls for interviews from like 6 to 8 cities. And the second thing is recruiters have a limited budget for calling candidates from other cities for handling their travel and stay hotel expenses. So you have taken a major headache out of recruiters' hands. And the most important thing that you have done is that you have demonstrated interest. Every hiring manager, every recruiters, they want to know how much you are interested in their company, how long will you stay in their company. They want you to stick to the company for at least 3 to 4 years, if or at least their team for 3 to 4 years if they hire you. So they want answer to this question. And now if they ask directly to any candidate, of course they will say that they are interested. Most will just go ahead and say that this is their dream company, they were born to work here. And now they may be lying or they may be telling the truth, and the recruiter has absolutely no way to verify. But when you say that just for having an interview at this company you are willing to take care of your travel expenses and all, then it demonstrates tangible interest to the recruiter that you are really interested, and that puts you one step above all other candidates. So do this, say these points, it will eventually benefit you. And also, right now you are working at a company and a switch will give you a salary hike of at least 30%. Most of the times you get a 50% or 100% hike, right? Worst case, you are sitting at home and you are not doing anything. So spending this money is actually worth it, taking a shot, because a job will give you like 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 4, 5 lakhs per month. And if you are not having a lot of money, just take a train, live cheaply. So there are options, but you should take these two options and you should definitely try them. It will help you. So these are the two things that you have to do. First of all, you have to find the recruiters who are hiring right now. And second, you have to demonstrate interest to them. If you follow both these points, then it will be easier for you to land a job interview and finally land a job. So best of luck.